Here we're going to look at transform setup. The transform setup is a property of the object. I apply it through here. It's going to pin this open. So underneath the object now, here we have transform setup. It's really ideal for character work, particularly if you're selecting individual components, as well as for pose-to-pose animation. Currently, on recall of selection, no action will happen. But I can specify something like rotate in additive mode in say Y. So when I select an individual object, this one has a transform setup selecting X and Y in scale. So now when I select this, it'll go to rotation in Y. In addition, we can switch to last. So the last transform I selected here in the panel, say I wanted to do translation in Y, when I select this object, it knows it's still X and Y. If I go back to this object, it remembers that it was translation in Y. If I now am rotating the object and doing keyframing on rotation, it remembers that that rotation was the last tool that I called. If we were to look at one of the characters inside XSI, this is the biped rig, we have transform setups on particular areas. At any stage you can just enable and disable these transform setups from inside the menu here, enable transform setups. And this is persisted from scene to scene, so the next scene you open, this will be on or off. It's not per object or not per scene. So setting up particularly something like a complex character with many transform setups will greatly speed up the interaction and keyframing.